Manchester United have beaten Leicester 3-0 away from home in a comfortable 3-0 victory, which was masked over by what looks to be a horrendous injury to Aiden Heaven. You would think for Manchester United it was almost the perfect night for Manchester United. Now we've made a couple of some changes to the starting lineup just to freshen it up a little bit, and obviously this was a winnable game for Manchester United. A good chance maybe for Manchester United to put some goals past Leicester. They're a poor side. I think they've lost the last 5 or 6 games, not even scoring in any of them games. No disrespect to them, but the bottom 3 teams are absolutely way away from survival this season. It's just a joke at how far the gap is between them 3 and the others. It is just massive, to be honest. But we've taken the lead, a nice strike from hojlund in this one. It was really pleasing to see that he ended his I think it's 22 or 20 odd games goal drought or whatever it is, which was pleasing to see. That Manchester United actually even scored first in this fucking game. We normally don't score first, and normally the opposition flipping score first, and then we're having to come back into the game. But got our noses in front in the first half. But it's taken a while to get that second goal for Manchester United. I mean, Garnacho has finally scored a nice strike from him to end his goal drought as well. I mean, I think he's got a couple of assists recently, but no goals in ages, in about 20 odd games himself. So there's probably a combined of about 40 something games between the pair of them since they last scored. But it was that injury before that second goal to Aiden Heaven which really has knocked the stuffing out of most fans, because he was playing well in that first half. He was probably the best player. He's played well in the previous times he's played for Manchester United, starting that Europa League game and the cameos he's got before that. He's played a decent for Manchester United. 18 years of age, and I mean he's gone off on a stretcher. I don't really know what the injury is. Some people on Twitter are saying looks to them like a broken leg. I don't know if he's twisted his ankle, if it's a broken ankle. I mean, I just don't know. They didn't show it again, which makes you think it is a real nasty one. But sometimes when players get taken off on a stretcher, it is more of a bit of a precaution, because you don't want to put weight on that injury and you can make it worse. So we have seen in the past players go off on stretchers and they've not been as bad as first feared. We've got to hope that he's just like maybe twisted his ankle and it's really heavily bruised or something like that, and that he's only out for a matter of weeks. Now we've got an international break now, so that gives Manchester United an opportunity for some of these players that could be potentially injured to make a start on a bit better road to recovery. The likes of Maguire, Euro, these players may be able to come back. Maybe Mainu, I'm not too sure, could maybe make a comeback in the coming weeks. And if Aiden Heaven's only a 3 or 4 week injury, then he could only miss a matter of 2 or 3 games for Manchester United. But if it's something broken, then that will be his season pretty much done for, which is a real shame, because we do need him fit, because some of the others have not been up to standard. I mean, Lenny Euro's been stop-start for Manchester United. I mean, Delette has started to come good. That is the positive. But the others, I mean, Lindelof's not had a lot of football. You've got no Johnny Evans and at the moment no Maguire. So there's been a lot of turbulence in that back four. We've had to play Mazraoui there as well, so it's not been ideal. Just don't want any more injuries with that Europa League to come. Got to get everyone fit, because that is the bread and butter now for Manchester United to go out there and win that game. We've seen some positive though later on in the game. Harry Amas coming on for his debut for Manchester United. Can't remember how many minutes he got. Was it 20 odd minutes, 25 probably, with the stoppage time or whatever it is. But it's great to see him finally get his debut. 18 years of age now. Just had his birthday, I think, today. So congratulations to him on his debut for Manchester United. Chido Obi did come on late on in the game. There wasn't enough time for him to bag his first Manchester United goal. I think that would have really taken Manchester United fans wild if he had got a goal, but it was Bruno Fernandes who got the final goal from outside the box. Diogo Dalot assisting him, and Bruno Fernandes keeps up his fantastic run of form recently, so that is positive. So it was a positive game for Manchester United. Besides that injury, we will just have to wait and see what happens with that injury to Aiden Heaven. Hopefully fingers crossed it's not as bad as we fear, and that he can be back before the end of the season. If not, he'll have to just get himself ready for fucking pre-season, which will be an absolute kick in the fucking bollocks for Manchester United if that is the case. But we'll just have to wait and see. He's a young 18-year-old, so he could probably recover from something better than if it was Bruno or someone like that who's in their 30s now. So, but out of all the, I mean, you never want any player to have that sort of injury, but for an 18-year-old that's just getting into the first team, it could really hinder your career, them sort of bad injuries early on, if it is bad. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, Leicester are a poor old side, to be honest. I mean, we weren't great in that second half, but Leicester aren't a good side. But 3 goals, you cannot ask for any more than that. A 3-0 win away from home at Leicester City. Anyway, smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll talk to you all again soon. See you.